Okay, so we're going to warm up standing today. So let's bring the feet hip distance. And let's just get a sense of the weight evenly through both feet. And then pull up through the thighs. Roll your shoulders down and back. And just come and find a position where you feel quite steady. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer position. And when it is you feel ready, close your eyes. Let your face soften. And focus on your shoulders and see if you can release any tension in your shoulders at all. So perhaps the shoulders can drop a little more. Perhaps the shoulder blades can come into the spine. When you're ready, start to follow the breath and see if you can leave your shoulders completely uninvolved. So you might notice your belly rise and fall. You might notice your ribs expand as you breathe in. Just take this time to let everything quieten down and slow down. When you feel ready, just drop your arms to your side. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, and then drop your chin to your chest. Then you can open and close your eyes a few times here until you're ready to keep them open. So let's take a breath in, and then as we breathe out, just let the arms fall. Inhale again, and exhale, arms wide. Let's do one more, and this time, keep the hands together, keep them close to the body and roll all the way down. Inhale, sweep all the way up, hands stay, and let's just rise up onto the toes. Heels lower, arms lower. So let's inhale again, arms lift. Exhale, arms fall. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, this time rolling down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Heels down and release the arms. Swing the arms forward, and as they swing back, bend your legs. Do that on an out breath if you can. Exhale. Rise up, balls of the feet again, and then exhale into your fold there. Keep the chest lifted. Make this one your last one, and if you feel ready, come into a little bit of a back bend now. Lift your chin if that feels good. Lift your chest. Let the arms fall. Clasp the hands behind you and draw them back. Just bring hands to hips or use them for balance. we're going to lift one leg, open the knee to the side, step it down and draw it in. Let's change. So we lift, we open, and we draw it in. So we're warming the hips here. You can also concentrate on your balance a little bit. And you can stay with this, or you can reverse it too. So you can bring the knee back in and take the leg down. So just see how you're feeling in terms of balance. See if you can keep your hips facing forward as you do this. Let's do one more each side. Come to the end of your mats, wherever that might be. So let's breathe in, sweep the arms up again, and fold down. So we've been here already. This time I want you to bring hands to shins or thighs and find a flat back position. And then exhale down again. So we breathe in and rise. This can be a back bend or not. We exhale forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale and lower. Breathe in, sweep arms back. Breathe out. Inhale to flat back. Exhale and lower. This time I want you to come down to all fours. And I want you to take a cat here and a cow. So I'm going to progress this in a moment, but if it doesn't feel good, you could just come down to all fours and repeat what we just did here. Coming back now to your forward fold. So inhale and rise. Exhale and lower. Inhale to flat back. Exhale and lower. Now this time walk your hands forward out to a plank position. Now you might want to put your knees down for this first one. Remember your option is to be on all fours, and we're lowering down to the ground. Let's roll the shoulders back to low cobra and then push back to down dog and then walk your hands back in. So don't worry if your legs are bent here, it's quite a stretch in the hamstrings this. So let's breathe in and rise. Breathe out and roll down. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale and lower. Breathe in, walk your hands forward, knees or feet. Breathe out, tuck your elbows in as you lower. Breathe in, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back. Inhale, walk your hands in. Exhale and stay. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lengthen legs, lengthen spine. Exhale. Inhale, walking forward. Exhale. Breathe in and lift the chest. Breathe out, push back. And let's walk in. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in as you walk forward. Breathe out as you lower. We lift. We push back. And we walk back in. Inhale and rise. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Come and step wide when you're ready. and turn your right foot out. So it's quite a long sequence. We're going to work off one leg a couple of times. So let's have the right foot turned out. And we're coming to Warrior One. We did this in our last practice. So we've got the back foot turned in and the hips facing the short end of the mat. So bend the leg deep and lift the arms. Rotate the back thigh in. Feel the work in the thigh here. Inhale and exhale. Sweep the arms back, clasp the hands behind you, lift your back heel and come to a lunge. See if you can keep your back leg really straight. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Now, you could just bring the back foot in a little bit, so more weight on the front leg. If you feel you can, I want you to lift your back leg here and come to Warrior Three. See if you can keep your arms by your ears, tip forward, level your hips. 2 more breaths if you can. And then step into forward fold. Now you've got 2 options here too. So we just had our left leg lifted. You can either stay here on forward fold or you can lift that leg back up. Bring your chest close to your thigh and find a standing split. Inhale, lift your chest wherever you are and take another big step back. Now you're stepping back with the leg that's in the air. If it wasn't in the air, it's your left leg that's stepping back. Breathe in, sweep your arms up and set up Warrior Two. So this time this right foot's turned directly out and this left foot's cutting the corner. Let's come deep. Inhale, turn the palm up and then lift to Sun Warrior. See if you can keep a deep bend in that leg. Really reach through the arm, and then if you can take more, can you lift your heel, this heel here, and then can you drop your hips lower and reach back. All right, heel down, release the arms, give your shoulders a roll, and turn everything to face the other way. So step out a little bit if you need to, roll that back thigh in, and let's come to Warrior One this side. So keeping connection with the back foot, arms lift, squaring hips, open the arms, find the hands behind you, lift your back heel and find your lunge. So back leg really straight, loading the front leg as much as you can, keeping the chest up. Inhale, sweep the arms up, back leg comes in a little bit, and if you can, back leg lifts. Arms are long, hips are level. Step into forward fold, or come to standing split, so your right leg will lift. You're either getting a stretch in both legs or one. Doesn't have to look pretty. Feeling the stretch. Take a big step back with your right leg. Yep. Find warrior two. Take the knees above the ankle. Lengthen the arms. Just turn the palm up and lift to sun warrior. Straight leg here, bent leg, side bend. And then if you can, the heel lifts and we stay. Breathe in, turn your feet to face forward and come to wide leg forward fold. Now stretch what you need here. You can either stretch back of the legs, you can stretch inner thighs, and it changes a little bit by where you have your feet. So you can play about with that a little bit. Let your upper body relax. Inhale, bring hands to thighs and roll up and bring your feet in. So we're coming to a balance. We did a little bit of this in the warm-up, opening of the knee. So we're kind of pre-warmed for it. So I'd like you to lift your arms, drop the shoulders, and then lift your right leg and open it to the side. This time I'd like you to take your hand to it and open the other arm. So once you've had a look, if you're not doing it already, join in. Now you hold this leg wherever you need to, so you can hold behind it, in front of it. See if you can then straighten the standing leg. And step down. Breathe in, arms lift. Breathe out, other leg lifts and opens. Take the leg wherever you need to. And step down. So watch for a moment before I fall over. Watch my progression. So you can just have a moment. So we'll come to here like we did, and then you've got a couple of options. You could look to extend the leg a little bit or a lot, or if you're feeling clever, you could take the foot and extend the leg. Okay? Or you could stay where you were. So let's breathe in, arms lift, right knee lifts, open the leg, hold the leg. And then if you're steady, see what you can do. You can take the big toe here too. 2 or 3 breaths if you can. And step down. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's change legs. And step down. Hopefully you didn't see me nearly collapse then. So come and take a seat. So we're going to just finish with a couple of stretches for the back, the inner and outer of the thigh. I'm going to do them seated, and I invite you to do it with me. But if it just feels impossible, if you keep collapsing, you can just lay down and do all of these laying down. But you could also use a cushion or something to sit on. So you're going to bring left leg long and you're going to tuck right leg in. Now if this doesn't feel good on your knee, you can have the leg here, you can just have the leg out the way. You're going to take the thigh or the calf and extend the leg up. Now what you don't want to happen is that. So walk your bottom back a little bit so you can sit up tall, and then you can hold wherever's good for you. The great thing about, I guess, not being able to see each other is even less of a competition than normal. So we just all want to feel the stretch, and we hold the leg wherever it gives us the best stretch. Now, if you can, stay there. Take your right hand to the ground and take your left leg out. Now, you might want to hold the other side of it now. Could be here, could be bent, could be here, could be the inner third. Now, if you've really collapsed, just lay on your back, do this laying down. If you're here and you feel okay, look away from it. That's quite nice. Okay, bend the leg, swap hands. So put the hand again on the foot or on the leg, put the other arm down, this time bring it across. Now we did this one laying on the ground, I think in the last session perhaps, or the time before. It should be here. Still seeing if we can sit up and have good posture and breathe. Okay, so now we're going to have a go at that on the other side. So let's bend the other leg in. Let's take the thigh and extend the leg. So again, checking in with yourself that you're sitting up really tall. When you're ready, opening to the side. Holding wherever you need to. Swapping the arm, bringing the leg across. You can still look away from the leg. Okay, come and lay on your mat and relax. I've got no idea of the timings today, so I hope I'm about right. We're going to bring the knees in and drop the legs to one side. And then if you've got the room, you can extend your top leg, draw it further over. Check your other shoulder blade, your opposite shoulder blade is on the ground. Ease yourself back in so your knees come back into your chest. And drop your legs the other way. Again, extend the leg if you want to. And then just bring knees in and hold them in. So let's keep knees and feet together. Let's draw circles with the knees to massage out the lower back. And then change direction. Let's go the other way. bring the feet down and bring the soles of the feet together. So you're here in butterfly pose. And hold your elbows. Now I'm looking at this beautiful blue sky. So if you're comfy there, you can stay there. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me a bit easier. So allowing knees to drop out or legs to roll out. You can always straighten your legs out if you're laying on the ground. Bring your thumb and your forefinger together if you're with me. If you're laying on the ground, just let your arms be really relaxed, either to your sides or above your head if you're in butterfly pose. So we worked a lot on hips. The balance especially would have opened the hips and the standing sequences. So I hope that they feel different. Maybe the knees sit a bit lower. Let's close the eyes then when we're ready. And let's return to our focus on the breath. Now at the beginning of the session, we focused on really allowing the shoulders to relax and not be involved in the breath pattern. And that sometimes, you have to really think about that sometimes at the beginning. Hopefully now it's much, much easier. Alright, so just a bit of movement coming into the body. Opening the eyes when you're ready, or you might choose to stay there. Bring your hands to your heart center. Namaste.